Okay, well, let me knock this out. Put this content out for the viewers, especially these Steam Deck nerds. Portable PC fans gotta put the content out. Feed them. Yeah. Alright, I got them. Yep, put the content out. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Me again. Or mornings. Or afternoon. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. Alright, what do I got for you guys here? Okay. Let's see here. What do we have for you viewers? What do we have? Okay, what do we got? Let's see what we got here. We got content, but I gotta put this out. But anyway, it says here, Stonehard major upgrade brings an upgradable fast travel caravan system, cooking location, and more. Stonehard is a very challenging open world RPG currently in early access, and the latest major release is a really big one. Says here, Stonehard has native Linux support and rated Steam Deck playable. Developers said it's the largest update in the game history, and it certainly reads like it. It adds in a brand new caravan system, giving you fast travel for a distance. This upgradable too, and you can get special caravan followers as well. And then it says on top of that, they overhauled the dungeon system from scratch, giving a lot more variety. Some come with special conditions to give new challenges, and there are a whole lot of new locations in the game to explore too. This is seriously featured packed release. The update is so big it's not compatible with saves from previous versions, which they've made available via Steam beta branch, so you can still continue on if you wish. Nice to see this one get a great expansion, as it's quite some time since the last major update, and they've been clearly busy. Yeah, see gaming on Linux got that from me though. Anyway, it says here where you can buy this Stonehard, GOG, and Steam. Alright, now what else we got? What else we got on the list here of games here? Put the content out. Let's see, wait a minute. Did that. Okay, what's the next one here? Wilderness survival roguelike Wayward adds creature territories, deities, item stacking, and a lot more. Says here, Wayward is an early access wilderness survival roguelike that highly rated by players, and has just had a massive update launch. Runekeepers, it has a native Linux support and rated Steam Deck playable. If you've not played it before, it's a proper traditional roguelike with a random generation optional, permadeath and turn-based gameplay. It's a challenging one with a focus on simulation, exploration, and discovery. There are no classes and no levels. Progressions of your character depends on the individual skill and stats gained by your interaction with items or objects in the world. You are free to play and explore the game in any fashion you wish. With the latest update out now, it adds it adds in some great sound stuff like simple creatures, territory system, item stacking, deities that can award you with tokens, wheelbarrows for additional storage help, armor, stands, a new action bar that gets filled with content menu, action history as you play, redesigned merchants, trading, and much more. All sounds great. And it says came out April. The base game came out April 2016, and it's getting updated now. So that's April 22nd, 2016. But it's getting updated. You can get this game on Fanatical, Humble Store, Steam. Yeah, got you guys covered, man. You know I can't leave the Steam Deck fan base out in the cold. You know I'm gonna put the content out. Like, yeah, Chris, where's the content? Anyway, what I got for you? What else I got for you? Let's see here. Drill ship survival game Volcanoids. That's big mech spiders and tanks that drills up through the ground to say hi. It says here, I still think Vulcanoids has one of the absolute coolest ideas for a survival game, with your base being a big moving drill that burrows through the earth, and it just keeps getting better. Vulcanoid has native Linux support and is rated Steam Deck playable. While they're currently working on a whole new island for future update, they're still adding in some really exciting stuff here. The Machine Hunt package brings with it a new system where enemies reboot after a while. Will get a bit fed up with your app and go into hunt mode, where special military grade enemies will appear to ruin your day. This includes jumping scary spider mechs and a tank drill up through the ground to join the party, along with various new enemy structures. Vulcanoid, where can you buy this? Steam. It came out January 29th, 2019. Yeah, alright. What else we got here on the gaming news? Let's see here. What else we got? A game about digging a hole as you dig the stupidest, biggest hole possible to find potential secrets. Says here, a game about digging a hole sound like it's mighty actually to be somewhat amusing. As the name suggests, it's all about digging through deep, where you might find some secrets. This is why I love smaller developers. They come up with the simplest, stupidest, and somehow the most interesting looking game. I am not saying this looks incredible or anything, but the idea of it actually sounds like it might be great for some casual fun. Created by developer Cyberwave, the idea of a game about digging a hole, which conceived during an early stage of solar punk development, when the artists were testing voxel-based islands and the basis for terraforming and digging. Although too complex for such a small team, the core mechanics were already functional. As a big fan of the game, Motherload and one artist had the idea of combining digging mechanics with randomly spawning ores and shovel upgrade options. This led to quick development of a 3D digging minigame built on the proven concept without requiring a lengthy prototype or testing phase. Developed during the artist's vacation and saving development time by using license. Oh my God! Where was I at before I was rude? By using licensed assets. Sorry about that. A game about digging a hole was developed in just 14 days. Says more about it. A game about digging a hole challenges you to dig a hole in your newly purchased house. On your way down, collect resources to sell and upgrade equipment to dig deeper and take garden excavation to a new level. But beware, with every spadeful you take, you start to uncover a mysterious secrets, and the deeper you dig, the closer you get to the truth. But take your time, as there is no rush, no rules, just you, your spade, and a great underground adventure. And then it says, seems like it's a nice bit of cheap casual fun for me, releasing sometime in 2025. $3.99, $4.99. You'll need Proton, and of course, where to buy? Steam. Anyway, so you're messing up here. Okay, what else we have here on the gaming news? What's this? Tempest Rising looks awesome, and this RTS is launching in April 2025. It says here, I quite enjoyed the first initial demo of Tempest Rising, a classic RTS like Westwood would use to make Red Alert Command and Conquer, only a lot shinier, and now it has release date. With new trailers, you'll need Proton to play this one on Linux when it launches on April 25th. Tempest Rising transports you to a battle-scared 1997 in an alternate timeline where Cuban Missile Crisis went nuclear in the fallout from the war, A strange red electric vine known as the Tempest spread across the planet and changed the course of history, awakening an ancient race lying dormant known as the Vedi, as teasing the new thriller. And then it says classic RTS based building, command tool, asymmetrical factions, 2 epic single player campaigns, and skirmish custom games and ranked multiplayer matching. Comes out April 24, 2025. Yeah. Alright. Oh, need the lights here. Get some lights up in here. Alright, that should do it. Alright. Now, so what else I got here? Let's see. Crescent County is an open world witch tech delivery life sim where you travel around on a motorized broom. Says here, witch tech, that's the new one. Crescent County has a really fun idea and some lovely visuals too. It's a delivery life sim where you move to Witch Tech Island and explore its painterly open world on the back of your scrappy, souped up motor broom. Says here, it's quite unique blending. Engineers have mixed together deliveries, exploration, customization, racing, and a bit of slice of life, a game with relationship systems. And let's see here, where you buy this game? Steam. Keep moving here. Alright, what else we got on the gaming news? Okay, what else we got here? It says here, Steam Deck Star Bundle on Steam has some top deck verified games for cheap. Halls of Torment, Dorm Keeper, Slay the Spire, Core Keepers. What's this? And where to buy? Steam. And this is called the Steam Deck Star Bundle. Anyway, keep moving here. Let's see, we got that, we got that. Let's see here, Fedora Ashai Remix 41 brings AAA gaming to Apple Silicon with Linux. Says here, Fedora Ashai Remix 41 is out now, bringing the most polished version of Linux for Apple Silicon Macs, along with a support for AAA gaming. It's developed in collaboration between Fedora Project and Ashai Linux. As announced on the Fedora blog, it's built on Fedora 41 with KDE Plasma 6.1 desktop environment as their flagship, but GNOME 47 is also an option for those that want it. And it says the exciting thing about this release is much improved gaming experience. It says your developer Alyssa Rosenway from the Ashai team blog about the big gaming improvement that I covered here on Gaming on Linux back in October. And this release brings it all together, along with a new and improved conformant Vulkan 1.14 driver. Then it says, writing about the graphics driver upgrade, developer Rosenway mentioned, releasing the conformant driver reflects our commitment to graphics standards and software freedom. Ashai Linux is also compatible with OpenGL 4.6, OpenGL ES 3.2, OpenGL CL 3.0, all conforming to the relevant specification. From that matter, ours are the only conformant driver on Apple hardware or any graphic standard. Thanks to the likes of FX and various other projects, you can run Steam games directly. Installing it on Apple Silicon Macs is surprisingly easy. You just need to access terminal and then run a simple command, and it will walk you through it. And it says, wonderful to see such insanely impressive progress for Linux on modern Apple hardware, Silicon hardware. Alright, what else we have here? What's this? Okay, this must be for Stardew Valley. Well, I got some more news coming. It says here, Nexus mod, new cross-platform app version 0.7.1 release finally. supporting upgrades, better modding for Linux Steam Deck. And let's see what they did here. They said this is a big one. The new and still in development cross-platform Nexus Mod app that has Linux support just released version 0.7.1, and you no longer have to remove everything to update. What this means is that it is safe for a lot of more people to jump in and start testing, although game support is still limited to Baldur's Gate, Cyberpunk 2077, and Stardew Valley Mountain Blade Bannerlord for now. The release additionally expands the Linux support, so Proton Tricks running via Flatpak is now supported. And then it says some other big changes for this release include a facelift for load order styling for Cyberpunk 2077 Red Mod. The mod collection features also a much improved flow, and they say it's up to 25 times faster than Vortex at installing collection, depending on your internet speed and hardware. And it says even though the app supports updates, they still say you'll need to remove any collection this time, as they may not install properly, which helpfully won't be a problem for this release. And then it says bug fixes, fix an issue accounting the mods a user has installed when sending analytics or analysis. Add a placeholder to the game view when no games have been detected. When enabling the Xbox Game Pass support option setting, the app now correctly prompts a restart. Fix issues where the first row of library/install mod would sometime be misaligned with the table header. Stardew Valley native Linux version is not detected when installed via Heroic Launcher on Linux. The Windows version of the game can be used instead until this issue is fixed. Install collection that includes bundle mods. It is not possible to fully download the collection due to a counting error. A fix for this is planned for the next phase. Bundle mods includes collection do not appear in the UI but are still applied to you. The success rating for collection is not showing the correct value. The game version is not checked when adding a collection, meaning you can install outdated mods without being warned. Library C and collection page are not filled by game. The switch view option does not persist in library install mod view. The load order heading toggle does not persist in the load order view. Yeah, alright, Nexus Mod. Now, what else we got on the gaming news here? Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's see, what's this? There's a game here called Redundant, and it's planned release date is January 10th, 2025. I'll leave the trailer in the description box. Okay, let's see. Elden Ring's sold 2 million. Elden Ring officially most popular game, outsold the developer's entire Dark Souls series by 2 million. Yeah, after that update, after the multiplayer Night Rain expansion. Yeah, you would expect that number to go up. All right, now what else we have here on the gaming front here? We got a game called Savage, Revenge of Savage Planet. I'm gonna leave the trailer of that in the description box. It's from this game is on the Epic Game Store, but if you have the launcher for it, then you can play it. Okay, what's the other one here? And then there's news on what's this? Elder Scrolls Online. It says Elder Scrolls wants to be more experimental as MMO shifts to seasonal model. And this article has a trailer, so I will leave the link in the description box. But what they're saying here is that this year has been a big one for Elder Scrolls Online. The popular MMO celebrates a major milestone with its 10th anniversary, but ZeniMax Online Studio is capping off the year by revealing some sweeping changes that are coming to ESO. The most notable is a major change in the way content is going to be distributed to players, with a move from the annual chapters and a shift to seasonal model instead. Looking back on all the changes that have gotten us here, it is pretty clear that we have generally made the right decision at the right time for our game, says the MMO director Matt Fear in his end of the year letter to players. And now we're looking forward to 2025 and how we can change ESO to keep it relevant and awesome and compelling. Then it says, as mentioned, the shakeup is a transition to seasonal model. Fear says that the yearly deadline ZOS needs to hit with chapters, and the fact that all kinds of content had to be due at the same time has not left us much time for the experimentation. Instead, content can now be shipped closer when it's actually completed, and smaller bite-sized pieces of content can roll out more regularly with the seasons that last either 3 or 6 months. Fiora says that 2025 will be a mix of both the old and the new models, as there will be both large content drop and small updates, but the intention is to gradually shift to new seasonal cadence. Yeah. And then it says, Fiora assured that despite all the shifts away from the annual chapters, ZOS is not abandoning new quest content, and that it will continue carry on storyline, create new narratives as well. However, he warned that our focus will not be on adding giant new land masses, although we will do that from time to time, and says we will use existing zones and areas to tell new stories. And it says, with a new founding time for experimentation, Fear says that you will literacy entries in upcoming patch notes labels as experiments that are ideas that may or may not be fleshed out in the full game system in the future. And what else we got here? It says in the list of things ZOS has already been working on for 2025, increasing the difficulty of standard Overlord combat is arguably the biggest. Fuhrer has also shared that there are plans to enhance the overall feel of combat with animation effects, potentially audio works. The new rework tool, guild recruitment and management are in the pipeline too. And it says here, the first season of Elder Scrolls Online, and more details about it, is set to arrive in April 2025. And you can read the full letter, which goes into more detail about the shifting content model. Alright, so yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, what else we have here? Okay, and then for Final Fantasy VII, the director says he asks players to refrain from making mods that aren't, shall we say, proper. Yeah, that's for you modders in the modding community. Anything else? Let's see, what's this? See if I can get something here. And then let's see here. What's this? Elden Ring's Night Rain will feature enemies from Dark Souls. Director's Ancestral Foes awaits. Director confirms. Says Ancestral Foes await. Has the Night Rain trailer. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Alright, now let's see. What's this? What did they say here? Souls fans certainly spot similar enemies in Night Rain revealed trailer at least. At last week, the Game Awards was most notable the nameless king from Dark Souls 3 who rides on top of a dragon, firing lightning bolts. In an interview, Famitsu director Junya Shizukai has confirmed that a small number of enemies from the Dark Souls series will appear in Night Rain thanks to the influence of Knights of the King. And it says he added that this is to add to the sense of chaos that the night brings. It's all part of the parallel universe of Night Rain, which is clearly allowing From Software to nod to its past. As for Dark Souls social media account tease, In the night, ancestral foes await, remnants of a fire that once burned bright. And let's see here. Then he says, and while Shiozaki specifically mentioned only Dark Souls series, perhaps Bloodborne and Sekiro enemies could make an appearance too. Right. It says, indeed, as IGN spotted, the trailer includes players' characters battling a three-headed creature with an exposed rib cage that appeared to be the centipede demon from Dark Souls. Further, an official screenshot released by the developer includes a giant spider who could well be the Duke Deer Friedra from Dark Souls 2. And then it says here, further fans have likened the playable character to Duchess Bloodborne Lady Maria, thanks to her quick step ability, while Widler claw shot resembles the grappling hook of Sekiro. This is certainly more speculative, but judging by the increased mobility of the playable characters in Night Rain, there does seem to be some influence across From Software previous games. And it says, Shiozaki also described Night Rain to Famitsu as a dense but short game that condensed RPG fundamental into a single mission. And it says, communication with others, meanwhile, will be with pins and gestures to continue the loose connection with fellow players established in previous Souls games. There won't be a PvP this time, though. There is no invasion method. Lastly, within the rogue structure, if players successfully pass 3 days of the games and the night cycle, they will obtain a relic for various boosting. And anything else? And this is a network test for Elden Ring Night Rain will take place on February, with registration beginning on January 10th. And Bandai Namco also reveals a new sale totals for Elden Ring, which has now sold more copies than the entire Dark Souls series had prior to its release. Alright. Yeah. Night Rain, Elden Rings. Anything else? Going to gaming news here. Gotta give it to you. Let's see here. What else? Anything else? Going once, going twice. And that is that. So, that's all the news I got to report on the gaming front. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and the information that was presented. But I'll keep you guys in the loop as usual. Anyway, nice talking to you people again. Chris, the Star Wars Search thing for Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.